Evelyn to Philip, January 31st, 1943, 12:10 p.m. Darling baby, Adele weighed 11 pounds, 2.5 ounces this morning. Naomi thought she was extremely feminine and very pretty. To your question, is her stomach still big? I can say a very definite no. She has a cute little figure, so cute in fact that I can't help biting her, which sometimes makes her cry. When Mom comes in and starts kvelling, Adele seems to sense the excitement and becomes all smiles and purry sounds. Phil, my dearest, it hurts more than words can express when I realize what you are missing. I myself cannot warm to Adele as I can when you are here. However, just watching her smile, laugh, and make noises is a joy that is out of this world. Naomi tells me that Dot's doctor wants her to feed the baby when he awakes instead of certain hours. I think that's a lousy setup, and it ties a mother down completely. You know, sweet, that Dot wasn't able to get a crib and Snuff had to dash out, age 2, at the last minute and bought a set for $55, crib, chest, and coat hanger stand. It has a wooden spring. The set they ordered didn't come through. Dot's baby gets 3 ounces beside a 20-minute breastfeeding. Naomi says he's quite a big boy and is the image of Snuff. Ethel and Al went to Hal's wedding, a formal affair which goes off today. Ray is working and Mickey has to mind Paul. No one can go to the hospital to see Tante Shuge, and since the sun is shining brightly, I'm going up to the hospital to see her. I'll probably stop into Myra's on the way back. I'm starting this daily missive early and will continue later so that it may be longer than usual. 8:25 p.m. Here I am again, dear. It was like a perfect spring day, and I enjoyed the walk to Old York Road. Tanta is okay, but doesn't know the results of the tests and x-rays as yet. Myra has started to walk a bit, finally. Page 3. The tailor brought back my white fur jacket, and it cleaned beautifully. I gave him my aqua slack suit, my new robe, and my gold dress. I'm keeping that guy busy. I started to knit a sweater for Adele, yellow wool, cable stitch. I don't think I'll have enough to finish a sweater, so I'll make a two-tone or 2 colors. I always wanted to make the cable stitch. It's very easy and very attractive. What shall I do about the income tax? Shall I send the forms to you? I'm wearing my gray wool suit with the gray velvet top, red buttons, and a red Georgette hanky in the pocket, like the nurses wear it, and a pin to hold it down. I'm also wearing the Dubonnet shoes. They get more comfortable with each wearing, but I'm still not used to wearing high heels all day. I've gotten many compliments on my hair, up in front, piled high, and a long page boy over my shoulders. My hair seems to have become extremely long. I wish you were here, baby mine, to see it for yourself. Page 4. I got your Wednesday letter yesterday, and I'm hoping to get your Thursday and Friday letters tomorrow. The mail fell behind today because of the bad weather. Well, sweet, another day is or should I say another month. I'm hoping to get the baby's allotment next month. I was surprised to hear that you were almost broke. I was sure the money would last at least 4 weeks. I guess $16 won't be enough for February, huh? Good night, precious. Keep well, and may your dreams that you were lying in bed beside me and telling me how awful the war was and that Adele had blue eyes comes true. But soon. I love you, baby doll. Your Evie. Philip to Evelyn, Sunday, January 21st, 6:15 p.m. My dear Chippy, I'm glad you told me last night that your Friday letter would be delayed, else I would have been sorely disappointed that no mail arrived today. There is only one delivery on Sunday. Last night was the first time I heard you talk about Adele with love and pride plainly evident in your voice. I recognized it immediately because I had never heard it before. It made me glad and proud all at once, so that I could hardly speak. You may have noticed. Baby, if I never loved you for anything else, and there are oh so many things I love you for, being the mother of my beautiful daughter. I'm almost sorry the next one isn't on the way. Ouch. Gee, can't. Page 2, you take a joke? Seriously though, honey, it's a darn good thing for you I'm not home, 'cause contemplating Adele and being so far away from you so long awakens desires in me that could I but yield to them might in a short while be detrimental to that lovely girlish figure. I know you'd hate that, huh, Chippy? But never fear, I won't be bothering you for a while yet, although I'd like nothing better and ask for nothing else in the world but the privilege of being home to bother you, my angel. Subtle, ain't I? I could write in this vein all night and enjoy it, but I'd hate to bore you with endless innuendo and double entendre, so I'll desist for the time being. No doubt you would want to know more about my new job, so I'll try to enlighten you. Wednesday, as you already know, the lieutenant called me in and, page 3, asked me if I would like to work at headquarters personnel. You know the answer to that one, too. He told me he had selected me because of my experience with office and clerical work. Well, the upshot of it all was that I reported to Lieutenant Gincher, the CO at group headquarters, and he was well pleased with my qualifications and military record, as he made no bones about telling me. He even told Sergeant Addison, who will be my immediate superior for the first 2 weeks, I think you'll find Strong a good man. Show him everything you can about the service records section for the next 2 weeks, and then let Sergeant Shelton take him in hand so that he can learn payroll, insurance, and allotment, furlough, transfer, etc. I hope it works out that way, Chippy, because it's interesting work and there's a massive detail involved, and that's the type of work I thrive on. Page 4. The service record is just what the name implies. It is a 24-page booklet that contains the military history of the individual soldier, from his induction up to date, and you'd be surprised at some of the entries the Army sees fit to enter on a man's record. Just to name a few: immunization, X-ray, blood type, sex morality lecture, qualifications in firearms, articles of war, etc., etc., etc. Each one of 1,000 or so records has to be checked to see that these entries are made. If a number of men in a squadron or company haven't had a sex morality lecture, for instance, we forward a list of these men to their CO and he arranges it. Then he sends back to us a list of the men who have heard it, and we have to enter this fact in their records. So it is with everything in the service record. Today I worked until 3 p.m. checking the 2054 Quartermaster Company's records for X-ray. Practically all of them are blank, so I am making a list of those men. Page 5. This list will be typed and sent to the various induction stations, asking them for the results of the X-ray tests of the specified soldier. When they send back the required information, we enter it on his record. Nice work if you can get it. And I got it. Last night I saw the great Gildersleeve, a B picture, but one which provided plenty of laughs. Right now it is raining cats and dogs, but I'm going to see Ray Milland and Paulette Goddard in Crystal Ball nevertheless. This 7-day week is tough sledding. but I'm hoping to get next Sunday off. In the meantime, I'm waiting very patiently for your pictures. Try to get some of Adele, will you, honey? Oh yes, please tell me what you are wearing every day. I'd like to know. Besides, I'm wearing out your sailor beige wool, just picturing you in it. Was that, page 6, 117-pound figure, right? I'll bet you're just luscious. Uh-oh, here I go again. Better sign off. I love you, my lovely Chippy, more and more as the days go by. I want you the same way. Are you keeping the home fires burning for me? Kiss my precious Adele for me and tell her I love her very much. Tell her, too, that I adore her mother and treasure her above all else in this world or the next. Good night, my babies. My prayer tonight, as always, is that you stay well and strong and think often and fondly of your devoted husband and father, Phil. P.S. Love to all.